2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Quality shot, that one. And take us through the approach shot. It's not easy to run the ball onto the green.
It's not. Your approach shot has to come in high and soft with a lot of spin, as there's just not much depth to this green. Not much movement either, fairly flat, although there is a ridge that bisects this green in two. You want to make sure that you're on the correct side of that ridge to have a good opportunity to make the putt.
Well, that's beautifully judged. This putt coming up is for birdie. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at first.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for second. The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one, still counts. This one's for birdie. Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
That's tiny. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Oh, terrific approach, and a chance for birdie here at the third. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Surely it's going to.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The first of the par fives, Rich, the fourth hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Lovely effort, that. Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And here we are with the third shot. Currently tied for the lead. Oh, Rich, that's the special stuff. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
Leading by a couple after that hole. The fifth at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Second shot here on the fifth. Ooh, almost went in. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
So far, so good.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
This player is putting for fun.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Of the left-hand bunker out there, we'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
That's a good-looking shot there. This shot from around 210 yards. Currently leading by 3. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
They've decided to club up.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green. What's in front of them, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Was on a good line. Putting for birdie here.
That starts off on a good line.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This putt about 11 feet in distance.
This is what they have left for a par.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Let's have a look at the 7th hole, a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
A birdie putt awaits. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. The par 4 8th Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber is pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
That's nicely done. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
And from around 135 yards.
Yeah, that one's looking good.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 8 under. He's currently sitting in first place. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
From around 170 yards here. Going with the 8-iron here. This is looking pretty good in the air. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. And they'll tap this in for birdie. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Awesome stuff.
Sitting at 9 under par, currently in the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one is all over it.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Sitting at 10 under par for the event. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 3rd, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Handy effort, that one. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. That's incredible. They've gone and holed another one.
Absolutely insane. I've never seen anything quite like this.
Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that. Straight in the hole.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Second shot here on the 12th. And going with driver off the deck with this shot. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Didn't that look good for a long time? What an opportunity to make a birdie. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Thomas.